Please subscribe, like and share this video. Thank you for your support.
2 U.S. Code Subchapter 4, Judicial Review. 2 U.S. Code Paragraph 1571, Judicial Review. A. Agency statements on significant regulatory actions. 1. In general, compliance or non-compliance by any agency with the provisions of Sections 1532 and 1533, A. 1 and 2 of this title shall be subject to judicial review only in accordance with this section. 2. Limited review of agency compliance or non-compliance. A. Agency compliance or non-compliance with the provisions of Sections 1532 and 1533, A. 1 and 2 of this title shall be subject to judicial review only under Section 706, 1 of Title 5, and only as provided under subparagraph B. B. If an agency fails to prepare the written statement, including the preparation of the estimates, analyses, statements, or descriptions under Section 1532 of this title or the written plan under Section 1533, A. 1 and 2 of this title, a court may compel the agency to prepare such written statement. 3. Review of agency rules. In any judicial review under any other federal law of an agency rule for which a written statement or plan is required under Sections 1532 and 1533, A. 1 and 2 of this title, the inadequacy or failure to prepare such statement, including the inadequacy or failure to prepare any estimate, analysis, statement or description, or written plan shall not be used as a basis for staying, enjoining, invalidating, or otherwise affecting such agency rule. 4. Certain information as part of record. Any information generated under Sections 1532 and 1533, A. 1 and 2 of this title that is part of the rulemaking record for judicial review under the provisions of any other federal law may be considered as part of the record for judicial review conducted under such other provisions of federal law. 5. Application of other federal law. For any petition under paragraph 2, the provisions of such other federal law shall control all other matters, such as exhaustion of administrative remedies, the time for and manner of seeking review and venue, except that if such other federal law does not provide a limitation on the time for filing a petition for judicial review that is less than 180 days, such limitation shall be 180 days after a final rule is promulgated by the appropriate agency. 6. Effective date. This subsection shall take effect on October 1, 1995, and shall apply only to any agency rule for which a general notice of proposed rulemaking is promulgated on or after such date. B. Judicial review and rule of construction. Except as provided in subsection A. 1. Any estimate, analysis, statement, description, or report prepared under this chapter, and any compliance or non-compliance with the provisions of this chapter, and any determination concerning the applicability of the provisions of this chapter shall not be subject to judicial review, and 2. No provision of this chapter shall be construed to create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable by any person in any administrative or judicial action.